This is Mparapulo.
I'm Rodzani Rapulu.
And together we are the founders of Marriage by God's Design. And our motto is building healthy, successful, and winning marriages. Because marriages must win. Marriages must succeed. Marriages must be healthy. It doesn't matter how many years have you been married, but your marriage status must be a healthy status. How your marriage looks like and how you contain your marriage is what determines how healthy your marriage is. Because you can be married for 30 years, but it was only 3 years where you have enjoyed your marriage. So Marriage by God's Design is here to help you revive, renew, rebuild, prepare that marriage that you want. And if you're already in, to build or rebuild or go back to the drawing board to build a better marriage.
I believe that marriage can still win, marriage can still succeed. I believe that marriage still works. And it's in this generation that I believe that God is bringing more hope and a great revival in marriages, because God Himself created marriage. And I believe that there is marriage according to society, according to tradition. But we believe that marriage was created by God. Therefore, it works when it's based on the Word of God. You know, when you refer to the Word of God, God works in both your characters as husband and wife to regulate them so that they can exist as one. I don't see how two people can remain one and ignore God or put the Word of God on the side. So Marriage by God's Design is based on the Word of God. What we share, we believe that it is God who is directing us to help each other to see our marriages succeeding. So this platform is a platform that God uses to plant many more healthy, winning and successful marriages. And we believe that everyone who comes into contact with this ministry, Marriage by God's Design, is set up by God to go out and preach the Word of God, the positive word about marriage, even in this generation.
So true, because this platform has been created for marriages and for every young person who desires to be married one day. So when you say people need to work together in marriage, it reminds me of Amos 3 verse 3, which says, how can two work together unless they agree? So we are here as a platform which says, you started this journey as a couple, you spoke about this, you agreed. But somewhere, somehow, because marriages does face challenges, it's one challenge after another, but that doesn't mean your marriage has failed. As individuals within marriages, you might have your own problems and flaws, but Marriage by God's Design is here to help you identify those. Marriage by God's Design is here to show you that you can be able to stand for your marriage. You cannot fail. Marriage by God's Design is here to give you that hope, to say even in this world where so many people look down on marriages today because of the behaviors of people they so respect, people who are celebrities, people who are leaders in the community, to even pastors in churches who have deserted their marriages, who have given up their marriages. We are saying, as Marriage by God's Design, this is a platform created by God to say, if things are not going well, it's not an opportunity to quit or to give up, but it is an opportunity for you to press that pause button and say, Marriage by God's Design, how do we go forward when we are facing what we are facing today? And Marriage by God's Design will be able to help you. Marriage by God's Design will be able to assist you so that your marriage does not fail. Even if you are not married, but you desire to get married one day. Marriage by God's Design is that platform that through, before you do encounters, you are able to come and learn on how or what marriage is and what you can do so that once you are married, you are able to succeed and build a healthy, successful and winning marriage. And this is the platform that God has created for that specific purpose. We have seen through marriage by God's design, men standing up to fight for their marriages, men standing up, putting pride aside and saying, I cannot afford for my marriage to fail. So this platform is for you. If your marriage is not working, this is a platform for you. If your marriage is working, this is also a platform for you to service your marriage, to be able to learn more things on how you can improve where you are. Because we cannot allow our marriages to run on autopilot. They need service, they need to be helped, they need to be counseled so that they succeed and our marriages become an example to the community that we live in. If we are to change the viewpoint of the world and South Africa at large on what marriage is, it will start by us being able to stand and become those people that are exemplary in their communities, not only by talk, but on how we handle ourselves and be able to be consistent even in our behavior. We cannot allow ourselves to be married and still be cheaters. We cannot allow ourselves to be married and still speak ill about marriage. So we trust God that through this platform you will be helped. We trust God that through this platform you will be able to come to our seminars and gain much knowledge when we share. Because remember, the word of God says, an iron sharpens an iron. So this is the platform. So yes, we have seminars. Yes, we do before you do encounters. But throughout the year, you can be able to get hold of us through social media platforms, which is our Facebook page, which is Marriage by God's Design. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at MBGD7, and also on email. You can send us an email at mbgd4 and we know that through this, once you've pressed that pause button, your marriage will be changed for the better. We thank you and God bless you.